breaking news.
We have some breaking news from the Live 5 newsroom. The former North Charleston police officer who shot and killed a man in 2015, in April of 2015, has entered a guilty plea. It happened just moments ago. Michael Slager entered the plea in federal court in downtown Charleston. Our Bill Sharp is standing by with the very latest outside the courtroom live. Bill?
Debbie, it's all over here at the federal courthouse. It just ended about 13 and a half minutes ago. Took about half an hour to work through the process. Michael Slager, as expected, pleaded guilty to using excessive force in the shooting death of Walter Scott, as you pointed out 2 years ago. Harv Jacobs just got out of the courtroom. Harv, it was pretty cut and dry. Now it's just waiting for the sentencing.
Yeah, Bill, and that's going to take a while. Michael Slager wore a gray suit. It looked like he just got a haircut, too, when he came to court. He went up in front of Judge David Norton, who asked him, "Do you know why you're here today?" And Slager responded, "Yes, sir, I'm here to change my plea to guilty." At that point, they went through the usual things they go through in sentencing, reading over a several-page report, asking Mr. Slager if he understood everything in the report. He said yes. And then at the end, they accepted the guilty plea. Michael Slager pled guilty to that one count of using excessive force. And basically, he was handcuffed in the front of his hands like this. He hugged his attorney, Andy Savage. He was taken away to the jail where he'll stay until he is sentenced at a later date. Michael Slager's family was there. Also, Solicitor Scarlett Wilson and her deputy solicitor, Bruce Durant, were there. Of course, as a result of this plea today, the state case against Slager, the murder case, will be dropped, as well as the two other federal charges against him, Bill. So now there's going to be a pre-sentencing report. They will decide after that report the sentencing guidelines. That's how it's in the federal system for Michael Slager, and we'll find out how much time he'll serve.
Liza Lucas just talked to attorney Andy Savage. He's the lead attorney representing Michael Slager. I can't wait, Liza, to hear what attorney Savage had to say about his client's guilty plea.
Well, if you've been in the courtroom with Andy before, you know he's a man of words, but today he had very few. He said today it's about the Scott family, commenting on this case and where Michael Slager's family and how they're feeling right now. That will be saved for another time. Today he said the focus is on the Scott's family. We do expect them to come out shortly, but very few words. He acknowledged that much, Bill, but other than that, had very little to say to us right now leaving the courtroom with his team.
And to know how many good men and women in law enforcement are also paying for what Michael Slager did. It's not fair. And we have to remember how many good men and women there are serving us today, looking out for us, keeping us safe.
And I love my son. I miss him. I miss him dearly. And I thank God for justice.
So I feel that whatever the sentence is, the judge will take care of that.
Thank you all very much. Let's toss it now to Colby Satterfield. She's at the Charleston County Jail, the Alcana Detention Center. Colby, can you hear me?
Bill, I can. I am here. I've been outside the Alcana Detention Center for about an hour now, and two dark SUVs just pulled up. We've been waiting for Michael Slager. We're not sure if this is in fact him, but you can see there are two armored guards in between us and the vehicle. Now we're going to try and see who this person is they brought in the back of the car. You can see they're doing everything on the back side where we can't see. You can see they're all walking over towards that vehicle. I would presume to get somebody out. At this time, we just can't see who that is. Trying to peer through. We see somebody getting out. See walking inside. You can see they just walked Michael Slager into the Alcana Detention Center, followed by several people following in behind him. Now, we're not sure how long he's going to be here in this jail, but we do know it is going to be until the sentencing, and that could be anywhere from 60 to 90 days, and then he will then be moved to a federal prison. So as you all just saw, Michael Slager has just arrived moments ago to the Alcana Detention Center here in North Charleston.